Good, happy Tuesday evening. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast. Let's get started. First up, helicopter crashes in Andover. A helicopter crashed Tuesday afternoon in Andover, injuring the pilot. The FAA said that a Canadian home routers safari helicopter crashed about 4 p.m. in the area of Rivers Edge Road as it was taking off from a private residence in Andover. The pilot was taken to a hospital, but officials said he is expected to be fine. The pilot was the only person on board. This story will be updated as more information becomes available. One killed in fiery crash near I-93/I-293 split in Manchester. Let's take a listen to this video from WMUR News 9.
Security, dependability, and the latest technology. So what would be different if you switched to a local credit union to save on fees? Not much. You get a new card and more money to spend. To learn more, visit bettervaluesbetterbanking.com.
The trooper attempted to stop this vehicle, which was traveling in a very erratic manner.
State police say a trooper was pursuing this pickup truck when it left 293 in Manchester, crashing into some trees, bursting into flames. 4 hours after the crash, a wrecker pulled the charred and mangled pickup from the trees, the crash killing the driver, who was the only one in the pickup. State police say this was actually the second accident of the morning for the driver.
In the area of exit 2 in Salem. It was reported one vehicle had sideswiped 2 other vehicles.
State police say the driver apparently got out to talk, then took off northbound on 93.
I saw a pickup truck swerving back and forth across the highway. Had his flashes on, nearly crashed several times.
O'Loughlin says he saw the trooper try to stop the pickup.
When the driver noticed the officer chasing after him, he did increase his rate of speed.
And it wasn't long, O'Loughlin says, before both vehicles disappeared from sight, only to have the chase come to an end a few miles up the road.
The troopers took immediate action in removing the operator from the immediate area, pulling him up the embankment, and administering first aid.
Again, the driver didn't make it. It took firefighters about 20 minutes to put out the fire, firefighters contending not only with the fire, but also with some angry hornets. It seems the pickup had come to rest on or near several nests, and a few firefighters were stung. No troopers were injured in the incident, and there were no injuries in that initial crash down in Salem. One firefighter was transported from the scene on an unrelated illness. That firefighter was treated and released. Reporting live in Bedford, Ray Brewer, WMUR News.
Okay, and there you go on that report. AG autopsy shows police fatally shot man 3 times in Claremont. An autopsy showed that a man was fatally shot 3 times by police over the weekend in Claremont, authorities said Tuesday. Cody Lafont, 25, was shot 3 times in the chest after a confrontation with police officers Sunday morning. No officers were injured. The names of the officers involved have not been released. The Attorney General's office ruled Lafont's death a homicide. The circumstances of his death are under investigation. According to court records, Lafont had 5 misdemeanors convictions. He was facing a charge of misuse of the 911 system stemming from an incident on December 13, 2015. Police said LaFont called 911 just before 5 a.m. that day, and an officer went to the Congress Street home. An affidavit shows that the officer spoke to LaFont for an hour and a half, then left the home. LaFont was accused of calling 911 again and asking for an officer to take him to McDonald's. LaFont pleaded guilty to criminal trespassing and resisting arrest in connection with another incident in December of 2015. According to court documents, he was given a suspended sentence and ordered to continue mental health counseling. How Hillary Clinton got under Donald Trump's skin during the debate. Let's take a listen to this video from ABC News.
Secretary Clinton? Yes? Is that okay? Good. I want you to be very happy.
I know you live in your own reality, but that is not the fact.
She tells you how to fight ISIS on her website. I don't think General Douglas MacArthur would like that too much.
At least I have a plan to fight ISIS. I have a feeling that by the end of this evening, I'm going to be blamed for everything that's ever happened.
Why not?
Why not? Yeah, why not? Join the debate by saying more crazy things.
I will release my tax returns against my lawyer's wishes when she releases her 33,000 emails that have been deleted.
He has a long record of engaging in racist behavior. And the birther lie was a very hurtful one.
I think my strongest asset, maybe by far, is my temperament. I have a winning temperament. I know how to win.
Okay, and there you go on that report. Breaking after hours buzz, Sonic, NKE, TPX, and more. Share of Nike dropped 4% after the bell. The athlete appeal giant reported earnings of 73 cents per share, beating estimates of 56 cents per share. Its revenue of $9.06 billion beat analyst estimates of $8.87 billion. Shares of Sonic fell 7% after the company guided lower for its further quarter. The nation's largest chain of drive-in restaurants announced that it expects same-store sales to decrease 2%. Analysts were estimating same-store sales growth of 0.5%, according to FactSet. Sonic also adjust its EPS expectations for the quarter, lowering it to 43 to 45% per share from previous estimates of 51 to 53% per share. Day after debate, Clinton gulps and Trump fumes. Let's take a listen to this video from CNN.
I have much better judgment than she does. There's no question about that. I also have a much better temperament than she has. You know, I have a much better. She spent, let me tell you, she spent hundreds of millions of dollars on an advertising. You know, they get Madison Avenue into a room, they put in, oh, temperament, let's go after. I think my strongest asset, maybe by far, is my temperament. I have a winning temperament. I know how to win. She does not have how to
Secretary
win.
Clinton.
Wait, the AFL-CIO the other day, behind the blue screen, I don't know who you were talking to, Secretary Clinton, but you was totally out of control. I said, there's a person with a temperament that's got a problem.
Secretary Clinton.
Woo, okay. The other day, I saw Donald saying that there were some Iranian sailors on a ship in the waters off of Iran, and they were taunting American sailors who were on a nearby ship. He said, you know, if they taunted our sailors, I'd blow them out of the water and start another war. That
would
not
start a
good
war.
judgment. That is not the right temperament to be commander-in-chief.
Okay, and there you go on that report. And that does it for the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your Tuesday night. I'll see you back here at 8 p.m. for your 8 p.m. news and weather. Goodbye, everyone.